Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. Breaking: AMM feature goes live on XRP Ledger mainnet. Next, SEC pushes back decision on Grayscale Ether Futures ETF. Also, Swift proposes a role for itself in a tokenized future on a unified ledger. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We have a quick request that doesn't cost you anything in order to help. Help us grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers by September, which would be our channel's 1-year anniversary. All we ask is that you click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. By clicking on these, it does help grow the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline: Breaking: AMM feature goes live on XRP Ledger mainnet. The XRP Ledger, or XRPL, Automated Market Maker, or AMM, has gone live on the mainnet, birthing a new era of innovation. XRP Ledger's AMM has gone live on the mainnet. First few pools have started deploying on the AMM. XRP Ledger can now compete in the DeFi world. After months of amendments and waiting, the XRPL has finally welcomed the AMM feature to go live on the mainnet. XRP Ledger AMM New Pool Emergence. The AMM feature on the XRP Ledger was teased more than a year ago, and it follows many developmental efforts and amendments by developers associated with Ripple Labs. As announced by the XRP Ledger Explorer XRP scan, the first pools have started rolling into the new Automated Market Maker engine. The new AMM engine has some liquidity pools, with the top 5 pools showcased in the X post. The pool with the largest liquidity featured the address RF7G4JWC HCAV with the XRP to CSC token pair. The pool has an LP token balance of 19,948,160.210725 units. This pool is followed by the address with the marker RXT6N5-8EQL consisting of the XRP to XSG pair. This pool boasts a balance of 54,772.255751 LP token. The newly launched AMM also boasts of the XRP to USD, XDX to XIO, and XRP to BTC alongside other numerically christened tokens. With the XRP Ledger looking to secure a market share in the broader decentralized finance, or DeFi, the launch of the AMM will serve as a primary competing avenue for the smart contract network. The AMM makes token swapping easier, a provision that will birth many decentralized exchanges, an arena currently dominated by Uniswap on Ethereum. The AMM feature will also help usher in bridges that can spark another bout of innovation within the XRP ecosystem. The start of a new era. The XRP Ledger protocol, through the AMM launch, has entered into a new era that, when complemented with the full launch of Hooks, its smart contract engine has several upsides to bring to the ecosystem. XRP Ledger has already gained notable acclaim as a high-performing blockchain with sustainability for payments and cross-border settlement. With the AMM feature, Hooks, and clawback feature that was being pushed by developers, innovators can now match dApp on Solana, BNB Chain, Avalanche, and Ethereum, amongst others. The XRP Ledger is still anticipating additional upgrades, which will also contribute to its ecosystem. Ultimately, with the AMM launch on the mainnet, native protocols like Evernode may now live out their true potential. Let me pause here for a moment If you're getting value out of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Our next top headline, SEC pushes back decision on Grayscale Ether Futures ETF. The United States Securities Regulator has postponed its decision on approving Grayscale's Ethereum Futures Trust ETF product until the end of May. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission has extended the deadline yet again to decide on the approval of digital asset management firm Grayscale's Ethereum Futures Trust Exchange Traded Fund. In a filing published on March 22nd, the SEC stated that it will postpone the March 31st deadline to May 30th to decide on whether or not to approve Grayscale's Ethereum Futures Trust ETF, which would focus on investing in Ethereum futures contracts. The Commission finds that it is appropriate to designate a longer period within which to issue an order approving or disapproving the proposed rule change so that it has sufficient time to consider the proposed rule change and the issues raised therein. In December 2023, the SEC postponed the approval date for Grayscale's futures ETF product, stating that it would seek additional public input regarding whether the ETF should be listed. This came only 3 months after Grayscale proposed listing and trading shares of the Grayscale Ethereum Futures Trust ETF under the New York Stock Exchange ARCA Rule 8.200-E in September 2023. Following the listing, Bloomberg ETF analyst James Seifert claimed that Grayscale was using its futures ETF application as a Trojan horse to influence the SEC's decision into approving its spot Ether ETF. He explained that if the SEC approved Grayscale's application, it would allow Grayscale to argue for the approval of its spot Ether ETF application. Meanwhile, on January 25th, the SEC delayed its decision on whether to approve a spot Ether ETF from Grayscale, also opening the application to public comments. Following the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs on January 10th, there has been increased skepticism among crypto industry commentators regarding whether the SEC will take a tougher stance on crypto-based ETFs. Cointelegraph recently reported that Capital founder John Lowe expects the SEC to put increased scrutiny on all upcoming crypto-based ETFs, especially Ether ETFs. Scrutiny towards cryptocurrency ETFs has only grown, as you could argue to a certain degree that the SEC was forced to approve the Bitcoin ETFs because of its case with Grayscale. No doubt, the SEC internally views that as a huge loss for themselves. Other asset management firms are also facing obstacles with their Ethereum ETFs. In separate March 4th filings, the SEC announced that its decision on applications from BlackRock for its iShares Ethereum Trust and Fidelity for its Ethereum Fund would be delayed. Our next top headline, Swift proposes a role for itself in a tokenized future on a unified ledger. Put the technology you already have to new use, Swift advised the world. It had itself in mind. The Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications, or SWIFT, has been watching the development of fintech carefully with a focus on its own future. After a variety of projects using new technologies, the pillar of the current international payment system has thrown its weight behind a unified ledger payment model. SWIFT looked in particular at tokenization and the shared ledger model, according to a post on its website. Common infrastructure could provide real-time balance to all of the participants in the shared ledger, it said. That's not to say messaging is unneeded, Swift was quick to add. Shared ledgers are not well suited to carrying and storing high volumes of data due to the way data is synchronized across parties and the computing power required. This is where a messaging layer fits in. For transactions to be frictionless, Additional types of data also need to be transferred to enable value-added services such as AML, compliance, sanction screening, trade and accounts receivable reconciliation, it continued. Rather than starting a unified ledger from scratch, Swift suggested the creation of a state machine, a dynamic model that reflects the current state of transactions and balances across institutions. That could be built on the ISO 20022 messaging technology already in use. It could work on a blockchain or on a centralized platform like Swift's Transaction Manager. Unified ledger technology has been embraced by the International Monetary Fund in its XC platform and by financial institutions participating in the Regulated Liability Network. The Bank for International Settlements has also endorsed the model. Swift, which was founded in 1973, settled on the unified ledger model after considering several other options. In 2022, it teamed up with fintech firm Symbiont in a pilot project to upgrade its information delivery to corporate clients through Symbiont's blockchain-driven assembly platform. Swift argued against the use of a unified ledger in 2023 report in favor of Swift as a single point of access to different blockchain networks. Swift plays a key role in the imposition of economic sanctions worldwide. In February 2022, at the beginning of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the European Commission ordered the removal of an unknown number of Russian banks from Swift. So this concludes Crypto Top Headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.